Hey, I hope you all are having a great summer. I'm excited to get the season started. I have a lot of good things planned this season. We're going to have a really fun time and grow as a team and grow as athletes. So I'm going to go ahead and jump right in and talk about the first practice. Our first practice is going to be on Monday, August 19th. We're going to start at 3:45. We'll meet right outside the gym here at the junior senior high. Once practices get rolling, once school gets started, we'll just meet in my classroom at the end of the school day. We'll start practice at 3:30 or 3:40, somewhere around there. So the first two practices, when we don't have school, we'll just meet out by the gym at 3:45. Practice will go Monday through Friday from 3:45 to about 5:15. It'll depend on the day when we end, but around 5:15 every day. When you come to practice, please come prepared. I want the athletes to come prepared, and what that means is they're going to need a water bottle. Bring a water bottle to practice every single day. It's going to be hot outside during August and September, and so they're going to need a water bottle every single day. One of the most frustrating things as a coach is when a student comes without their water bottle, and then halfway through practice they have to stop the workout to go get a drink, and instead of having a 2-minute break in the middle of their run, they have a 10-minute break, and it kind of ruins the whole workout. So bring a water bottle every single day. Come prepared. The other thing they need to have to come prepared is some shoes. They don't have to be running specific shoes, although those are the best option, but as long as they're tennis shoes, that'll work. Here's some brands of shoes that I think are really good for running. You've got Saucony, that's one of my favorites. Brooks is another really good kind that's really popular. Hoka's become very, very popular recently, so those are really good. Of course, Nike always has good running shoes. New Balance is pretty good. A couple of things not to have your kids wear is basketball shoes. They're way too heavy. Running in basketball shoes if you're running a long distance, it's just going to wear your legs down. It's going to be too heavy for your legs. Another thing is don't wear Hey Dudes. During track season last year, I had a lot of junior high kids would come wearing Hey Dudes to practice, say they forgot their shoes. That's not going to be good for your legs. Running cross country in Hey Dudes, it's going to be really hard on your legs, especially if we're running out in the gravel roads out in the country that we run sometimes. That's going to be really hard on your feet. So to come to practice every day, they need their water bottle, they need running shoes, and then they need running clothes. That can be anything. That can be shorts and a t-shirt or a tank top, just as long as they're not wearing blue jeans or sweats to practice. When it's warm out, they need to come ready to practice. One of the reasons that that's important is you have to have 12 practices in by the first meet. If you don't have 12 practices in by the first meet, you can't participate. And you can't participate in any meet until you have 12 practices. And we only have 13 or 14 practices before our first meet. So they need to come prepared so that they can participate, so that they can be eligible to run in the meets. Also, to be eligible, you have to have a physical turned into the school office, a concussion screening, and the heat acclimatization. You have to have watched the heat acclimatization video. If you went to school in Fredonia last year, you probably already have your physical done. At the end of the school year, 90% of our student athletes took their physicals. If they did that, they also had their concussion screening. And we'll watch the heat acclimatization video the first day of practice. So anybody that comes the first day of practice, they'll get that video out of the way right off the bat so that they don't have to worry about that anymore after that. So yeah, come to practice prepared with all those things, and we'll be able to start the season off right off the bat. The way that I'm going to communicate with parents is through the Remind app, just like I have in the past. This is how I'll send out information about practice times. If practice times change, they could change that first week if it's hot. I'm making this video pretty far in advance, so if the weather forecast is really hot that first week, we'll change practice times to in the morning. The way I'll communicate that is through the Remind app. So on the screen back here, I have information on how you can join the Remind app. If you send this message to this number over here, then you'll join the Remind app, and that's how you'll get information for practice times and all that, meet times, everything like that. So feel free to take a screenshot of this, and if you text that, you'll automatically join the Remind group. I'm excited for this year. We have a lot of fun things planned. Cross country is really a family, really a close-knit team. Although it is a very individual sport, and you can succeed as an individual, you can get medals as an individual, we're also very much a team sport. I've been on a lot of teams in my life, and cross country teams have always been the closest teams I've ever been on. I think it has to do with you're spending so much time together. During practice, I'm sending them out on runs where they can run together and talk together the whole time, and it's just a really close-knit teams. We have family dinners every night before our meets. Each meet we have a family dinner the night before, and we do those at the families of the people on the team, family members. So we're a really close-knit team. We love each other. We work hard and we set big goals. So I hope that you guys are excited to start the season, and I'm excited to see you here before too long.